And now, the Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast.
Big D and Bubba, they have a show 5 days a week, but they don't get to say everything that's on their mind, so they have an extra one, and that's how we get the podcast. Big D and Bubba podcast, the podcast. Big D and Bubba podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you got the 92 minutes of favorites coming up.
One of my favorite now. There will be no backstory on that one. But that is
Carson
one of my,
doesn't even know what that is.
I do not.
that is one of my all-time newest favorite golds that we've ever added to the thing. And no, you don't get at this time.
We can't give you an explanation because it'll get us in trouble. So give it to us one more time, Bubba.
Hey, you got the 92 minutes of favorites coming up.
I don't even see how it gets us in trouble.
I mean, just because it doesn't get us in trouble.
It
but
hurts
it's
somebody's
just,
feelings.
Yeah, it might hurt, yes. Somebody that I really don't like, so I don't really care.
Someone that Patrick doesn't like so much that he actually had a T-shirt made with a slogan about this person.
Oh, that's right. I need to make a new one.
Yeah, you do. It wasn't just
Wait, why?
that person.
Why do you have to make a new one?
Because
The letters
the
are
letters
falling
are falling off
Aw.
because it's all worn out because I wore it so much. It wasn't just that one person. It turns out there are several people with that particular name that are all jerks. And so I was like,
There's
I
only
need
one.
a shirt.
We know one.
That's
The good
not
one.
a jerk. Yeah, we literally
And we
call
call
that
him the
guy
good one.
the good blank.
Yep.
So it's fine.
One dude.
Hi, y'all. Hi. We're here.
Yay.
We're doing a podcast.
It's a podcast.
And, today I think we should all just kind of discuss what's about to happen here in a little over a week. Valentine's Day. I think it's a big deal.
I thought you meant the Super Bowl, dude.
I did too.
I was like, Super Bowl.
I was like, yeah, you want to talk
yeah.
about them Bengals? Let's
Let's
go.
do it.
Joe Burrow, he's going all the way. I'm just
Burrow,
saying
man.
it
Yeah,
right
he
now.
is.
You heard it here first. Your boy's a winner. Actually, if he survives, that's really the only thing. If that line can keep him in the game long enough to win it, he'll win it. However, if his offensive line, continues that fail thing that they've been doing lately, he's in trouble.
Think of all the superstar college quarterbacks, and I'm not talking about the guys like Tebow who never really got a chance in the NFL, and there's a couple others like Danny Werfel who won the Heisman Trophy but never really,
Ryan Leaf.
right, but he didn't win the Heisman Trophy.
Manziel?
I'm talking about.
Oh, you meant winners.
Think
Okay.
about all the Heisman Trophy winners or national championship winners, either or, because no one's won the national championship
In college?
in college as a starter and the Super Bowl since Joe Montana, and he won his last Super Bowl in like 1989 or something like that.
Wow. Yeah.
And then no one's won the Heisman Trophy.
Okay,
And
so why
wait,
is
hold
it
on,
we
let me
have these-
finish. Let me
Okay.
finish. Well, no one's won the Heisman Trophy and then won the Super Bowl since the 70s. Jim Plunkett and Roger Staubach were the last two guys to win both. No one has ever won all three because neither one of those dudes won a national championship.
Okay, so why is it these stud quarterbacks coming out of college usually don't pan out?
That's just it. I mean, think of some of the names of the guys who have won the Heisman Trophy. Chris Winkie was a big deal in college, and he was an older guy. They thought he would do well in the NFL. Nothing. Tebow, obviously. Sam Bradford got hurt. Robert Griffin III got hurt. Johnny Manziel.
I said Manziel a minute
Yeah,
ago.
who else? I know there's some others.
I used to
that are just
love
not,
Manziel's kookiness, man. I miss that. Manziel was fun to watch and follow because he was such a train wreck. He was entertaining. You know how they say the NFL is football or sports entertainment? He was really the closest
Well, they
thing
say that
to
about wrestling.
I was going to say he was. Well, no, the NFL.
The
Big D
NFL
told us this whole thing the other day.
Yeah.
You might have not have been in
I
here,
was
but So the NFL filed for some. What was it, D? In some lawsuit.
Yeah, they got sued. They were named as in a lawsuit, and in the trial, they came out and said we are a sports entertainment company.
Okay,
which is
since-
like wrestling. So you always go now you go, well, is it rigged or what's up?
So
Sure.
it's not. Since the last time a Heisman Trophy winner won the Super Bowl, as a quarterback, Jim Plunkett, he won it in 1970. Roger Staubach won it in the 60s, and they won their Super Bowls in the 70s. So since the 80s, here are the quarterbacks: Doug Flutie, Vinny Testaverde, Andre Ware, no, Ty Detmer, no, he didn't pan out. Gino Torretta. Charlie Ward went to the NBA and played in the NBA for years and never played NFL football. Danny Werfel, Chris Winkie, Carson Palmer. He had a career, but he never won the Super Bowl. Eric Crouch never played. Jason White, Matt Leinart. Remember Matt Leinart?
I do.
From USC.
Yeah, because he dated Kristen Cavallari.
See, well, it's
Reggie
Troy
Bush
Smith.
This is
made
girls'
Matt
things
Leinart.
that I know.
Troy Smith was a quarterback. Cam Newton got to the Super Bowl, did not win.
I'd like to thank the Broncos for stopping that train.
Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, all these dudes, man. Lamar Jackson's still in the league. Baker Mayfield's still in the league. Kyler Murray's still in the league. But Joe Burrow could be the first guy to ever do all three.
You're very excited about that.
I just love
Look at
when
how much research
somebody-
Patrick has put into this topic. Like we didn't even discuss this You have had this
I'm
set
just
up.
reading off a list. But no, I just think it's fascinating that all of those guys who were like the top of college football as a quarterback,
Fizzled.
or just never quite got there. Got hurt, got whatever. It's a rare thing. We might see the first guy to ever do it. Oh, Joey B. I love it, man. Y'all know I love me some Joe Burrow. My LSU colors are showing. That's fine.
As you can see behind
As
Patrick,
you
I
see
don't know if you
behind
can
me,
see his
my purple office.
Yeah.
I was debating about going to Cincy for the game, just to go watch it in
I was
Cincinnati.
gonna say the game's not in Cincinnati.
Thank you
but
for that
yes.
information, because obviously I'm a girl and wouldn't know that. Okay, but
not what I
Cincinnati
meant.
is one of the two teams playing.
I understand.
So.
That'd be kind of fun, though.
Where's it at this year?
It's in
LA.
LA at the SoFi Stadium.
Oh, that's a cool stadium.
Second year in a row that a team
Yeah.
gets to play in their home
I
stadium.
know. That's another thing. For 54 years, no
Never
team
happened.
played in the Super Bowl when the game was going to be in their town.
Should have happened now basically 3 years in a row because the Saints should
There
have
you
been
go.
in there whenever there was the Nola no call, whatever.
There you go.
Then
Bubba
it
gonna
should
get
have been,
that in.
but think about it. It should have been 3 years in a row. That's crazy. It never happened, and all of a sudden, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
That's it. 2 years in a row. So
Okay, we're done. Thanks.
all right. Well, there we go. We're gonna next week we're gonna make the whole building stink by blowing up eggs in the microwave.
Oh, I'm so excited about the
Oh,
Egg Bowl.
that's right.
The
So
Egg
excited.
Bowl is one of the greatest things ever. For those of you who may not have listened for the last year or maybe not have gone back and listened, I don't know the ratio. Like, I don't know what the record of the eggs is. But lately, it had gone almost like 20 years being completely 100% accurate. I think it was maybe off one time. And then in the last couple of years, it's been wrong. So I don't know what's going on. We did change the microwave, and that might have changed the wattage. I don't know.
I mean, I don't. We've had the same microwave now for this is our 9th year.
Well,
the same microwave.
not with that one.
Yeah, that's the same microwave.
No.
We
Really?
got that same microwave we got when we moved in here. I know because I had to search out a tiny microwave. So maybe the
to
microwave's
fit
too
in that
small.
little slot.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But either way, we've had kind of mixed results of the winners for the Super Bowl. The eggs were really great at predicting the Super Bowl. And I was like, there was a time I was like, look, if you're a gambling person, go ahead and put your money on the eggs.
Maybe we should put the odds. Maybe we should put the spread. Maybe it should be Cincinnati plus 4.5. Or LA minus 4.5, and it should just tell us who's going to cover the spread.
Can we make an Egg Bowl prop bet?
Yeah, Egg Bowl prop bet. You start betting right now on who's going to win the Egg Bowl, and they might not win the Super Bowl. Just saying.
Yeah,
Maybe
I just
we're
want-
doing
with-
it all wrong. Maybe we're supposed to say who covers the spread.
My favorite part, I will tell you, is decorating the eggs. I
yes,
love,
'cause you
but
spend-
you know what? I'm not doing it this year. I'm not doing it because we hired Garrett, and Garrett is a flipping amazing artist.
Yeah.
If you look at, okay, so just so y'all know, there's like little things on our some of the
On
what
the
you call
YouTube
it? The
page.
thumbnails.
The thumbnails,
Some
yeah.
of the thumbnails, you'll see like there's a foot on one, like Big D was talking about, take your shoes and socks off or whatever, and there's
There's one of me that went up today where I'm like he made me into
baby.
Cupid. He put my head on a Cupid
Yeah.
body.
so those are all hand drawn.
Like
I thought they were like things that he went and pulled
I don't even
off
know
of
if
the
he
internet.
knows that because I just told Bubba that this morning in the kitchen. But no,
I know.
I
go
saw
there.
Garrett drawing.
Yeah, go to our YouTube channel. By the way, give us all the best reviews ever
Yes,
on the
please.
podcast and on the
thumbs
on
up
YouTube.
and leave comments because that does help.
Like and share.
I saw Garrett drawing the little Cupid, and I was like, and he did it in like 3 minutes with his finger on an iPad. Like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
That's
You can see it. Bubba actually is pretty good at that stuff too.
Not like that. Not like
not
that.
just out of thin air. That's crazy.
That's sick. Like, I was giving him props big time. I'm like, those are amazing.
But that's Bubba's favorite part of the egg bowl. Big D's favorite part is the smell because he loves eggs. And he loves the smell of an egg blowed up in a microwave.
What if we put an extension cord and took the microwave and put it out in the parking lot?
Yeah.
That way it doesn't smell up the building.
I'm fine with that, but
Big
what
fan
we
of
need to do is put it like we did last year in a little styrofoam container or something so that it doesn't blow up and stick. Because then the microwave stinks for days.
That's the
And
problem.
the
Even
game-
bringing it outside,
Yeah, it's
still inside the microwave. Like, we need a separate microwave for this. What we need.
Guys, you want me to order a microwave that we use once a year only in the egg bowl? When we
Go to an
store it
estate
in the
sale.
shed?
store- yeah, we-
Offer him $10 out the door.
There's that guy next door who's got
Carson-
those shipping containers. We could store it in there every year.
If you're in an estate sale this weekend and you see a microwave, go ahead and get it. But I don't think we should buy a separate one.
No.
I think that'd be silly.
But no, get one on the cheap.
You're not really going to buy a microwave.
Like if
just
there's one
that,
for $10
right?
at an estate sale, we'll use it one time and then we'll freaking give it away. Yeah. Like, we'll,
Give it away.
yeah. I'll bring
Anybody
it to
want
the
this?
Goodwill. They'll be like, why does it smell like eggs? No, it's fine.
Don't worry. It's
Don't worry
Goodwill.
about it.
You're fine.
Just a little Lysol. You get rid of that. It's fine.
Also, I like eggs. I don't like the smell of eggs in the microwave.
You like eggs? I don't think I've ever seen you eat
I thought
eggs
you didn't
or
like eggs.
mayonnaise
I don't know
or
why. I
anything.
don't know how that awful rumor got started. I know I like scrambled eggs.
Really?
Okay.
I like have eggs in like a
Maybe it's just because of the egg
Casserole.
bowl.
Fried egg po' boy. Oh, when you bite into it and all the yellow goop from the yolk just
I can't do
soaks
that.
into the bread.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, it's the
and
best.
I really hate what's the egg people eat?
Hard-boiled eggs?
Yeah, I can't handle them.
Or deviled eggs?
Yeah.
I'll get deviled eggs and I'll just eat them in D's like...
A friend of mine used to bring hard-boiled eggs to school, and then her mother would pack her little salt and pepper
yeah.
shakers,
Yeah.
so she could. And I'm like, can you just do this at home? Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be
Do you
fun.
know
It's
how
really not
healthy
gonna
that is, though?
affect it at all.
You know,
right? And I'm like, if you have to go through all this work for something out of your lunchbox, like, just get a bologna sandwich.
Ooh,
Be
bologna.
done.
I love
Bologna
bologna
sandwiches.
too. And I'll floss with the little piece of red, whatever it is, around the bologna. I'm like, no. Make sure you get all the bologna off of there.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you fry it, it does kind of change the taste of it. It's
Fried bologna
Agreed.
is
bad.
amazing.
Agreed.
That's how I feel about like fried spam and all that. Like you guys are disgusted by spam, and I love it. But man, when you fry it and throw it on like with some pickles and some cheese and a little bit of mayo, man, it's almost like a Cuban sandwich.
Yeah, it's really
Sizzled
fantastic.
pork and
Yes, that's right. Lots of yeah. Growing up, it'd always be like, oh, I got to go in for lunch. I'm like, oh, you want to come over? Okay. And then going in, his mom's making white bread with cold American cheese and cold bologna slice. And some mayonnaise on it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Boy, that is miserable.
Dude, when I would go fishing with my dad as a kid, we would be out on the boat, and the only thing he ever packed in the ice chest, we had one little tiny cooler. You know those little Playmate coolers that your parents always had? He had a little cooler, and it had potted meat, a half a loaf of bread, and maybe a can of sardines, some, just stuff like that. Vienna sausages. Yeah, that's what you eat when you're
gosh,
fishing.
man.
So,
Yes.
man, I just...
Potted meat.
And then the only thing to
Potted
drink
meat and
was
sardines?
Schlitz.
My dad ate potted meat with those saltine crackers, and we didn't even get like the premium. That was the name, like brand name was premium
Yeah.
saltine. No, we got like, Predator. It was like
Store brand.
Store brand. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Ain't
here's
nothing
really
wrong with
know
that,
what-
y'all.
Winn-Dixie brand saltines, and they always
what is
stale.
potted meat?
Potted meat is a little bit of
Well,
everything.
it's
Like there might
It's ground up meat spread.
Think of it
And you
as
spread it on a
pate.
cracker.
Just call it pate.
Oh, no,
it's
it's not
pate
pate.
meat.
Like my father used to threaten my mother that he was going to bring a can of spam in the house. So that tells you what we were eating. So potted meat never crossed.
Potted meat is
our
right up there
cabinet.
with spam. It's
Lunch
just
and
a similar
loaf.
thing.
Do you remember lunch and loaf?
Dude, I had an uncle that wouldn't eat anything but like potted meat and 3 other things. Like he ate it every day.
Potted meat is
When we
there's
were
something
kids, he
about
was
potted meat
young.
breath that is so bad. However, the act of eating potted meat is so good on a cracker. I mean, you're like
I ate
It's
it when I was a
great.
kid, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, no,
Nope.
Y'all are
I don't want that.
I mean, Bubba ate dog food, so you take that
And
as
I
your
will say,
baseline.
Bubba
I
was
will
all
say-
about. I know that I can tell the difference between spam and dog food.
No, it wasn't spam. It was potted meat and dog food.
Whatever.
Potted
And-
meat looks just like dog food.
And by the way, Big D never let me try.
I tricked him.
Oh, it was you? I
did.
forgot who it
I
was.
never
It's
held
been a
the
while.
spam, so he picked one.
Or
and
when
it
you
was,
drink the Vienna sausage
oh,
juice.
oh God,
Through a
still.
straw.
Oh, how about
The
when
straw
you
makes
lick
it
the
worse.
microphone
Right.
after the dog licked it?
Y'all are crazy.
All these
Y'all-
videos are available on our YouTube page, by
I'm
the
just
way.
gonna
Most
go
of those.
3-1 on this one, Bubba. Like,
Look,
gonna go majority rule here.
I live my life, and it's a wonderful
you
life.
do.
I'm
Yes,
having a
you
good
do.
time, man.
So, all right, I'll help you out, Carson. It's
Potted meat?
it's various meats: beef, pork, chicken, turkey, and organ meats are used. in it.
Yes.
And it's a affordable meat product, and it has long shelf life. And a lot of people use it for like emergency food supplies and camping.
I
and
got a ton
Yeah,
of it.
fishing.
this is the other reason I want to go first in the zombie apocalypse. Like,
She doesn't
ooh,
wanna
I
eat
couldn't
the
live,
potted
but I
meat.
got to eat potted meat. I'll just die. It's cool.
Really?
Yeah, what kind of life am I living
I
at
saw
that point?
one of the comments says you're wrong. There have been 3 players to win the Heisman Trophy National Championship and the Super Bowl. I did not say player. I said quarterback.
Quarterback.
So there have been 3 players. Would anyone like to guess who those 3 players were?
Not
the
really.
Let's continue
I
talking
was
about
trying to
potted
make
meat.
a game, but okay, that's fine.
I mean, we don't know.
You don't know.
We don't. So we'd just be going. I don't know.
Jim Brown.
Never mind.
That's
You're
it.
right.
It was
Nobody
OJ.
knows.
Taylor Hicks.
It's fine. No, yeah.
Taylor Hicks.
Clay
I'm
Aiken.
pretty sure. Clay Aiken is such a great guess.
Victoria Justice.
If anybody else gets that joke, but I liked it. No, it was Tony Dorsett, Marcus Allen, and Charles Woodson.
Oh, yeah, I knew
Charles
that.
Woodson, who was
Why
the
didn't you ask
defensive
me?
player. I did.
Oh,
I
I wasn't
literally
sure.
Charles
just did.
Woodson, wasn't he the one that robbed Peyton of the
I
Heisman?
knew if I said Charles Woodson's name that Carson's eyebrows would go up, and she would
Look,
at
man, I'm not
sneak-
gonna lie though. I might have sold a Charles Woodson T-shirt from when he won the Heisman for a lot of money. So, you know what? So thanks for the cash, bruh. Even though Peyton got robbed.
She's still mad. That was
So-
25 years ago. Carson
Some
still
guy,
ticked.
some guy who went to the Football Hall of Fame last year, he paid for that big VIP package where you could meet all the people that were getting inducted, and Charles Woodson was one of them. And he wore his Peyton was robbed T-shirt. And I was like,
Well, Peyton was also getting
he was,
inducted, wasn't
he was, but like, I'm not that, like, I might talk a good game, but like, if you guys brought
Props
Charles
to
Woodson
that
in,
guy. Was it an original shirt from like 97?
I think so, yeah.
Props to that guy.
I saw
for
pictures
one,
of him.
Good for you. You can still fit in a T-shirt you wore 25 years ago because I can't. Second, good for you for keeping it around and then showing up just to rub it in Woodson's face.
Like, Rob what? Again, the dude won the Heisman.
And the Super
he's
Bowl
like,
and the national
He's like,
championship.
ooh, your T-shirt, big man, that paid $5,000 to just sit here with it. Okay, but yeah, you want, and of course you took the picture. So
That is pretty great. I actually
Yeah.
have mad respect for that guy. That's the kind of thing I like. You show up, I'm going to pay for the VIP package so I can stand here with a T-shirt calling you out. That's great.
All right, so you guys have to pick one food product from a fast food place
Okay.
to make a meal. What do you
To make a meal.
Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
chicken nuggets.
So Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
Oh, so this is like
Because
your
I don't know
one,
what
like
else is
your,
in the meal, but the chicken nuggets go
You can
with
only pick
almost
one
everything.
thing from each fast food place.
Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets go with everything, and they're great.
Wendy's Frosty, the chocolate.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
for
more of a
instance. Fries.
dessert, though.
That's
Whose
not a
fries?
dessert.
McD's,
Yo, McDonald's fries.
McDonald's
yeah.
fries.
There's protein in a Frosty. There's all kinds of
get it.
stuff in
I'm
a
just-
Oh no,
Frosty.
chocolate frosty is dope.
we-
Yeah.
Oh, Arby's curly fries with the cheddar cup.
And the horsey sauce.
You can horsey sauce. I'll allow that, right? Because with condiments count.
How about you, D?
I don't know. Everything y'all said is really good. I would
By the way, only fat people throwing out their answer without
Chicken-
thinking like right away.
like
boom.
Chick-fil-A. Why wouldn't you go with their I think their waffle fries.
Waffle
are really
fries
good.
with
Fries
their
are great, but
Chick-fil-A
you said
sauce.
I don't know, man. No, chicken nuggets are the best. I love
All right.
Like, for
combo meal.
example-
Let's go combo meal.
Okay,
you
we're
have to
going
go
combo
combo
meal,
meal
then. Yeah,
because
I'm
there
definitely
are
going Chick-fil-A.
there are
You know my
positives and
loyalties.
negatives.
But
What do you-
like we get we've gotten catered like for my birthday party last year we got 100 chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
They go with, and we had all kind of other food, but the chicken nuggets are so perfect. And they go with everything,
And they're good quality, aren't
and
they?
they're very good quality. It's not like ground up
Pieces parts.
It is real chicken breast cut up, and it is delicious.
Yeah.
So that
I like-
whatever that seasoning is, Chick-fil-A uses.
You know, someone I keep reading that they marinate their chicken. Sorry, I'm kind of stuffed up here.
Don't say it. I don't want to hear it. I know what you're
stuffed up?
I said stuffed up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he
Sorry, I
doesn't
couldn't
like, he
understand.
doesn't
You were
like
stuffed
pickles.
up.
Yeah, so they marinate it in pickle juice.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm
really?
done.
That's why it's better.
Okay, but that's basically vinegar, right? So it's okay. You can still eat it.
Patrick, they marinate in pickle juice.
Oh, you jerk! That's so nasty. I don't. First of all, I don't believe it. Second of all, if it's true, I don't want to know. I just don't. I don't want to think about it because there's nothing I love more than Chick-fil-A. And
Yeah, I'm the same with mayonnaise. Like I know it's in dressings. I know it's in ranch and blue cheese. It's in a bunch of stuff, and I like those a lot. But I don't. I can't. I almost think that I've gotten to the point where I just say I don't like it, and so. But I don't even. I bet if I tried it, I would be like, it's not bad.
the reason I'm like a Chick-fil-A. Oh, by the way, Garrett used to work at Chick-fil-A. Should we?
You did?
He can confirm that. Can you confirm? Is it marinated in pickle juice? It's not. Oh, Garrett. Oh gosh, I'm so glad we hired you. That just for that.
Really?
That was so great.
It's not.
He says
It's not. Is it marinated there at the store? It's not. It's that off-site.
Oh,
And
so
then it
you don't
comes in.
actually know then?
It's
You can confirm it's not pickle juice.
Oh, Garrett.
Do you know what
do
it
you know
is?
what?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the chicken.
chicken.
The sandwich. Here, I go.
Sorry, we're talking to him. He's got no microphone.
Sorry, true, Kathy. I don't want to give away any of your secrets or anything. The grilled stuff, the marinade, I can't. It's definitely not pickle juice, but it's
First off, you said pickle juice, and that's not true. It's juice.
juice.
pickle juice. The grilled,
He still said it.
the grilled, the grilled nuggets. Don't know what the marinade is, but it is heavenly. But the regular chicken, I think it's just like
I can't
water,
do the grilled
honestly.
nuggets.
Like,
They
Brine,
make me
like a brine.
They make me like
That would
sleepy.
make sense.
Like there is something
does?
in whatever is in the grilled nuggets.
Okay, but that's not if you eat like
But when
the
I
grilled
was-
nuggets. I thought you meant the regular ones.
Yeah,
'cause
when
it's-
I was paleo, I couldn't eat them because I would always. The only time I ever was eating Chick-fil-A is whenever my kids made me stop on road trips.
Well, y'all-
I would stop and I would get the grilled nuggets and I'd be driving, and 15 minutes later, I'm like, I want to stop and sleep now.
I know I said this before that they opened a Chick-fil-A basically across the street from our office. It's like a quarter of a mile away. But I need y'all to know that I'm in danger of weighing 500 pounds because they are opening not one but two Raising Cane's here in Nashville.
Good for
And
you.
There's one thing I love more than Chick-fil-A.
Cane sauce.
It is Raising Cane's. No, it's the chicken is so good. I don't know what it is.
And the
Everybody,
fries,
don't
little-
call me with your. But what about this place? No, you're wrong. Nothing is as good as Cane's. Nothing. Not, and
Everyone
I mean,
has a lot of places have like a chicken finger
Yeah,
place.
that's
What's the one
cute.
in Tallahassee?
I don't know, but like
Well, the
they have
one in
Zaxby's
Oxford
everywhere, and they
is Abner's.
have,
Yeah.
We had a
that's-
local guy, Abner's.
good
He
for
used to
you.
play football.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
forgot
You know what's the best? Cane's. I'm just saying, it is so. Oh,
Well, the
my
one in
God.
Tallahassee, they say, was the one that started that whole thing.
Yeah.
And I can't think of the name of it right now. I really
I
can't.
don't know,
so,
but Cane's was really early.
no,
It was
they
over
were early.
25 years ago, and it was a great idea.
Dude, and I love
so
it.
the
The Texas
original
toast.
Cane's is right outside the north gates, north gates of LSU on Highland. It's still there. I was a freshman the year that it opened, and oh my God.
Didn't
And you were
take me
thin?
there, Bubba? I think I went with you
Yeah,
and
we
your
went to-
wife
we went
and
to
your daughter.
Cane's.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it the
Like,
original? Y'all went
I
to the
think we
OG
did.
Cane's?
Yeah,
We did.
That's awesome.
because it's like 2 a.m. By the way, we had just eaten at the Drew Brees restaurant.
walk-ons.
Yeah, we just had these mozzarella logs,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd eaten all this food. And then he's like, "Look, we're by the original Cane's. We gotta
gotta
go."
go. It's
And I was
original
like,
Cane's.
"I support this life choice. This was a great, let's
I
take a
remember
tour."
when they opened the second Cane's, and there's like 400 or 500 of them now. But I remember when they opened the second one on the other side of campus, and it was on my way from my apartment to the radio station. I had to pass it every day, and I was like, "This is the best thing." And that was the first one where it was like they built it specifically, so they designed. It wasn't like an old building that they just kind of moved into, and it was like, "Oh my wow!"
In-N-Out
There's a
animal
second
fries.
Cane's. What?
In-N-Out animal fries.
It's so funny because when I
fine.
go to my parents'
With a
house,
like
Flying
that.
like
Dutchman,
2
which
blocks over is a Raising Cane's, and I would always like send Patrick pictures.
Oh,
Because
so-
I'm like
makes
in
so-
outside of
'Cause there's-
Cleveland,
yeah,
Ohio,
Canes
and there's
all-
a
it's not
Racing
just like
Canes.
it used to just be like a southeastern thing, but now there's canes all over the country, and there's none in Nashville, and I've never understood why. It's just, but soon there will be, and I am going to be super fat because of it, because I can't resist it.
That place is called Guthrie's.
That's what it was.
Guthrie's.
Guthrie's.
Yeah, I've been.
Tallahassee.
Yeah, and they
And
were
I
they were very similar. Remember, I was like, this is
When did the first Guthrie's open?
1965.
Okay, well, yeah, then
Yeah, they
that's
got-
older.
And
than
in
Cane's.
fact, the sauce that they use is it's
very
this-
similar.
It's what everyone. It seems. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It seems like they're basing it off of this. But yeah,
It's a
we've
great
been.
sauce.
I went to one in Tallahassee, and it was a dump. It was a dump.
It was probably the one from
It
1965.
was not in good shape, and they were just apathetic. I hate fast food. I hate anyone who's
And
such
most
an
of them
ER.
are. That's one of the reasons that Cane's and Chick-fil-A, that's one of the things they have in common is that when you go there, the people are
Or like In-N-Out,
Sharp,
My Pleasure,
red-
the
oh,
In-N-out,
yes.
Cane's.
Clean.
I mean, Chick-fil-A. But yeah,
Whataburger's got
the
some
My
of that.
Pleasure is the best answer ever.
Yeah.
Because you know me, I'm working with my son, trying to help make him into a good dude, and you
Send him to
know,
work
I'll
at
say
Chick-fil-A.
thank you. I'll say thank you, and he's always like, no problem. I'm like, dude, don't say no problem. When you
Say,
say
"You're
no
welcome."
problem, it sounds like it's a problem, and you're just trying to. It's no problem. Normally, it's a problem, but this one isn't.
Well,
There's
that's
always-
really man.
I
come
know,
on,
it-
dude.
I'm just
if
like, dude,
that's
just
what
say-
you're basing this
just
off
say
to make
you're
him a
welcome.
good
I've
man.
said that thing for years, but it's true. Don't say
Just
no problem.
say you're welcome.
Say you're welcome, or be Chick-fil-A guy and say my
Or
pleasure.
say sure thing.
Yeah. No, you can't say that.
I do.
I
You're
say-
welcome, citizen.
Yeah, because that's what you're welcome is so far. It feels like you're getting into this weird formal off. Like,
Well,
thank
it's
you.
not-
You're welcome. No, like,
Well,
just
you're welcome. You just go,
shut
you're
it
welcome.
down.
Hey, you're welcome. It's
I
not
got you.
formal.
I got you.
I got you is better than
See.
I got you is better than no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like I got you. I care about you.
Hey,
No problem. You're in the way. Move.
how about Facebook losing
29
All that
something,
money.
22, how much?
almost
how'd it
$30
get?
billion
Billion.
dollars.
How?
Billion
In
with a
day.
B.
Oh, they lost it in a day.
Oh, is it the stock drop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like a good time to buy some.
They said they think it will go down as the largest one-day loss of a company in the history of Earth.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw a thing where
Wow, I see that.
Bye.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
they lost more money in one day than they listed off like a bunch of humongous companies that we all know. And it was like more. They lost more in one day than the valuation of all those companies
Well,
combined.
Facebook's market cap is just ridiculous. I'm looking
It's
at it.
way
just-
over. It's It's
But I mean,
I will say though, they're early on the metaverse, and as VR dudes, Big D and I both got the Oculus 2s. There's something there.
yeah. It's
There
there.
is something there. It's way early still, but it's
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah, it's with everything. It starts off kind of clumsy, and that's kind of where we are now with the VR sets.
It's getting better though.
You said it right.
like
It's,
I went and watched Guns N' Roses do a concert.
hey, I did
And I'm like,
too. I
"You
watched
did?"
that. Yeah.
I watched 2 Chainz. I watched Guns N'
Yeah.
Roses. I did a little watch the Spurs game the other night. I'm like,
Oh, how was that?
It was good.
So how do they do that?
You do like the courtside, and it's all in 3D, and it's cool.
So-
and you're like, oh, it's awesome.
Okay, so they just place a camera courtside.
Yeah.
Is it in the middle? I guess
It's like one of
Or
those
close?
360-degree cameras, and I guess it's I don't know how they do it. Maybe it's 2 of them. I don't know.
Is-
I don't know the algorithms, but yeah. So you're sitting there watching the game, and it's like you're there.
Yeah. Is it quality? Is it pretty crisp?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Like you saw the Guns N' Roses thing. It's all
Yeah.
the same tech.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
Well, the Guns N' Roses one, it wasn't 3D. One I saw, it was just a
I
screen.
thought it was.
It was just a screen. Like you could look around, but like it was
Oh.
still the screen.
I've also I was watching. So there's one app called Big Screen, which puts you in a movie theater and you can watch movies with other people, which is great. Except they're hosted by those people. So sometimes their batteries die in the middle of a movie
Oh,
and things
wow.
like that. Yeah, I was watching Solo, the Star Wars Han Solo thing. I'm watching that, and he had just gotten to the part where he and Chewie were where they met, and then like the dude's thing crashed, and we were just sitting in this empty theater, and everybody's going, "Well,
Oh.
what else is playing?" So I jumped over to Avatar 3D, which was awesome. But yeah, man, there's some really cool things you can do with it. If you're on the fence with an Oculus, get the cheap one, and you won't regret it.
The 7 biggest drops in stock market history have all occurred in the last 2 years. And it's all Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Amazon. That's it. Just those 5 companies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 10 all time are all Apple. And it's all in the last 5 years. So Apple just goes zero and it crashes and it comes back up. And it's man, I don't know. I might have to go buy some Facebook stock today because it seems a little low now. And if you guys are right,
Yeah,
maybe,
here we go.
you know.
The Facebook drop was more than the value of Netflix, the entire market capital. They lost more value in one day than Netflix is worth.
Yeah, it's $232 billion. That's insane.
Enormous.
That's $250 billion. It just disappears.
So
You should compare that to what's the
they lost more than
GNP of
Nike.
countries.
They lost.
Yeah.
Oh, there are full countries whose GDPs are less than $232 billion.
It's all like you can't even fathom that money. Like I hear that and I start checking out and because like Charlie Brown's teacher, it's monopoly money at that point.
They
It's
lost
like,
more,
it's so fake.
more than what McDonald's is worth.
Yeah, again, I can't even comprehend that. I
And
just
then,
go,
that's
okay.
also think about that. Why is Facebook worth more than McDonald's?
Yeah.
I'm not saying Facebook's not a valuable thing, but y'all realize McDonald's, it's not just the food, it's the real estate, the whole thing. McDonald's is a huge company.
It's
Walmart.
your information.
Yeah,
That's what's worth everything.
Remember, you are the product on Facebook.
Yeah, it's also
you're not the user,
inflated
you're the
because people think
product.
it's more important than it
They're
is.
selling your information and making a killing off of it.
That was one of the things I saw a guy say one of the reasons why it dropped was because things that changed where they can't
The Apple iOS settings was the big one.
Yep.
Is that the thing that you were talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, like Apple says that you can now get out of Facebook and they can't track you on other
They
apps
also
and all that
lost,
kind of
like,
stuff.
$20
And that-
billion last year because they put so much money into the metaverse and nobody on Wall Street understands that yet. And
It's coming.
still-
Oh, well.
Web 3, baby. We on the
Okay.
way.
The GDP of Egypt is slightly more than that, $235 billion. That's how much money they
So
make a year in the
Facebook
whole
is-
country.
in the whole country.
In the whole country. Vietnam is less than that. Portugal, the Czech Republic, Romania. These are all countries I've heard of. These aren't like, third world countries. These are
Chad.
all in the top 50. Peru, New Zealand, Greece, 203 million.
It's a word.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. Like, it's
Did you see the Pink Ladies are getting an origin story?
No.
Yeah.
Did you,
Paramount Plus is doing a Pink Ladies before Greece origin story.
when is that? When is that coming
I
out?
don't know, man, but it's
Because
coming.
Stacy is going to be,
We'll be
all
obsessed.
over that.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It will be a musical.
Oh, yay.
yeah, I know.
It's like we're getting origin stories for things that we never thought we would ever care about. Like the Buzz Lightyear origin story movie that's coming.
No.
Like, oh, you haven't seen the trailer?
No.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I mean, it's Buzz Lightyear, but it makes me think: is Buzz Lightyear supposed to be a real person, and the toy is patterned after him because that's the way the movie looks?
I guess we'll
or
find
is this
out.
Buzz's story? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like Buzz is a real person, and they pattern the toy after that person. I don't know.
well, now we'll know.
I can't
Super
wait.
interesting.
Hong Kong hamsters should have happened. Have you guys seen what's going on right now?
No.
So the
I forgot to set my hamster Google alert.
people in Hong Kong are trying to save their animals because, like, there's this whole thing where Hong Kong they have a zero COVID policy, and they're saying that your pets can carry COVID too. So they're basically asking people to turn their pets in and have them culled, C-U-L-L-E-D, killed, in other words. And they're going to put down everybody's pets. And it started with the hamsters, and now they've moved on to corgis and all the other stuff. And people are paying, like I'm looking right here, there are people with pets paying up to $190,000 to take their cats and dogs with them on these private flights out of Hong Kong. So they're trying to rescue, they're paying $200,000. We should have got some hamsters.
Nobody's paying $200,000 for their hamster, and also we don't have a plane to go to Hong Kong and get them.
I'm sorry. I thought this was just a bit on the air. I didn't know this
No,
was
Bubba. Bubba
we
I
still
never
doing
let
that?
it just
guy.
be a bit.
Is
He
it
knows
still-
a guy.
I had a
He
guy.
really does. He knows a guy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Anyway, it's still amazing that, I mean, Oh, that's Hong Kong 200,000.
Well,
what is
that
that
in
means it's
American money?
$25,000 American money.
Not
Well,
even worth
phooey.
it. I was going
To
buy
get
a
their
plane,
pets out.
but
No, but-
it's not worth it.
I mean, their pets are 200,000. I mean, let's say you get 15 pets on there at 25 grand a piece. You're making money.
Let's do it, man. Who wants to buy a jet and go to Hong Kong? Anybody take her? No? All right. See y'all on Monday.
Let's go sell those.
Hey, you got the 92 minutes of favorites coming up.
I wish we are laughing so much at that, and I
One
wish
day.
everyone listening could
One day.
have
get to
that
tell you
same
one day.
experience.
What episode is this? 369?
69.
Maybe on 399.
No,
maybe,
what are you doing?
Maybe
That's like later this year. We're not doing
499.
that. We are not
I'm just saying.
telling that story.
One day the story will get out there,
Hey, you got the 92 minutes of favorites coming up.
and you'll hear the whole thing. You'll get the context,
So
and we'll tell you the backstory. and it's going to be funny.
I don't want to be the guy name dropping, but I'm going to say so. Tracy Lawrence is my friend, and he always makes the same joke over again that he's going to write a book one day, but he needs to wait for a few more people to die before he can tell those stories. And I'm like, might have to wait for some people to die before we tell that story. But
Why? I don't see.
I just
what
don't
the
want to
whole-
make any more enemies. We don't need any enemies.
Well, that
We're
guy's not very healthy,
That's
so-
not our thing. That's the other radio show's thing where you make enemies. We don't do that.
I know, but it doesn't matter. Like we've got an enemy now. We've got some now, and like we didn't do anything.
Doesn't
so
this
what's
guy
it
already
matter?
not like
I
us?
know, but this guy, but I mean, I don't,
So-
you know.
Yeah,
what are you going to do? Make him a
What he's going to go into some company or whatever, and
I don't know. It's
Blacklist
just not
us?
nice. How about that? How about we be nice? And
well,
we-
he wasn't nice.
No, he wasn't.
He was not nice.
In fact, lied
We're better
about us on the
people.
air
We're
Yeah.
better people than him. So
as we played the
As we
clip
played
over and over.
and tell you that one day you
Well.
will get that story, and you're going to love it. You will. Comedian Dusty Slay, if you're listening on an audio version, if you're watching on YouTube or anywhere else, you're not going to hear this part. But if you're listening on an audio version of the podcast, Comedian Dusty Slay is coming up right after this closing jingle. He's got a great, well, we'll let him tell you all about it right now.
this was the podcast, but now it's over. But that's okay, because you can listen to the regular show on the radio every day. It was the podcast.